Sira, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7. Do no evil, so no harm shall come to you. Depart from the unrighteous, and evil shall turn away from you. My son, do not sow upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and you shall not reap them sevenfold. Do not seek superiority from Yahweh, neither of the royal seat of esteem. Do not declare yourself right before Yahweh, and do not boast of your wisdom before the sovereign. Do not seek to be judge, being unable to remove evil, lest at any time you be partial to the mighty, a stumbling block in the way of your uprightness. Do not cause the crowd of a city to stumble, and then you shall not be brought low among the people. Do not bind one sin upon another, for not one shall go unpunished. Do not say, Elohim shall look upon the multitude of my offerings, and when I offer to the Most High Elohim, he shall accept it. Do not be faint-hearted when you make your prayer, and do not neglect to give in kindness. Mock no man in the bitterness of his being, for there is one who humbles and exalts. Do not plan a lie against your brother, neither do likewise to your friend. Refuse to make any manner of lie, for the way of this is not good. Do not use many words among a multitude of elders, and do not make much babbling when you pray. Do not hate laborious work, neither work of the land, which the Most High has ordained. Do not number yourself among the crowd of sinners, but remember that wrath shall not delay. Humble yourself greatly, for the punishment of the wicked is fire and worms. Do not exchange a friend for goods by any means, neither a trustworthy brother for the gold of Ophir. Do not forsake a wise and good woman, for her favor is above gold. When your servant works trustworthily, do not mistreat him, nor the hired man that gives himself completely for you. Let your being love a good servant, and do not withhold his freedom. Do you have cattle? Keep an eye on them, and if they are for your profit, keep them with you. Do you have children? Instruct them, and bow their neck from their youth. Do you have daughters? Look after their body, and do not be too generous toward them. Give your daughter in marriage, and you shall have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. Do you have a wife in mind? Do not forsake her, and do not give yourself over to an easy woman. Esteem your father with your whole heart, and do not forget the sorrows of your mother. Remember that you were brought forth by them, and how would you repay them for what they have done for you? Revere Yahweh with all your being, and revere his Kohanim. Love he who made you with all your strength, and do not forsake his servants. Revere Yahweh, and honor the Kohen, and give him his portion as it is commanded you, the firstfruits and the guilt offering, and the wave offering, and the Kodesh offering, and the firstfruits of Kodeshah. And stretch out your hand to the poor, that your berakah may be perfected. A gift has favor in the sight of every living man, and do not hold back for the dead. Do not fail to accompany those who weep, and mourn with those who mourn. Do not be slow to visit the sick, for that shall cause you to be loved. Whatever you take in hand, remember the end, and you shall never do wrong. Sira, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 8. Do not strive with a mighty man, lest you fall into his hands. Do not quarrel with a wealthy man, lest he outweigh you. For gold has destroyed many, and twisted the hearts of sovereigns. Do not strive with a man that is a babbler, and do not heap wood upon his fire. Do not jest with a rude man, lest your ancestors be shamed. Do not reproach a man that turns from sin, but remember that we are all worthy of punishment. Do not shame a man in his old age, for even some of us grow old. Do not rejoice over the death of your greatest enemy, but remember that we all die. Do not despise the discourse of the wise, but acquaint yourself with their proverbs, for from them you shall learn instruction in how to serve great men with ease. Do not avoid the discourse of the elders, for they also learned from their fathers, and from them you shall learn understanding and to give answer as needed. Do not kindle the coals of a sinner, lest you be burned with the flame of his fire. Do not rise up at the presence of an insulter, lest he lie in wait to entrap you in your words. Do not lend to he who is mightier than yourself, for if you lend to him, count it but lost. Do not be guarantor above your ability, for if you be guarantor, take care to pay it. Do not go to law against a judge, for they shall judge for him according to his esteem. Do not travel on the way with one who is headstrong, lest he become burdensome to you, for he shall do according to his own desire, and you shall perish with him through his folly. Do not strive with a man of wrath, and do not go with him to a lonely place, for bloodshed is naught in his sight, and where there is no help, he shall overthrow you. Do not counsel a fool, for he does not heed advice. Do not speak secrets before a stranger, for you do not know what he shall reveal. Do not open your heart to every man, lest he repay you craftfully. Sira, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9. Do not be jealous over the wife of your bosom, and do not teach her an evil lesson against yourself. Do not give yourself to a woman to trample your strength. Do not go into a whore, lest you fall into her snares. Do not keep company with a flirtatious woman, lest you be taken by her attempts. Do not stare upon a maiden, so you do not fall by that which is precious in her. Do not give yourself to whores, so that you do not lose your inheritance. Do not look about in the streets of the city, neither wander in its lonely places. Turn your eye away from a good-looking woman, and do not look upon another's loveliness. For many have been deceived by the loveliness of a woman, for desire is kindled by it like a fire. Do not sit at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in your arms, and do not spend your silver with her on wine, lest your heart incline toward her, and so through your desire fall into destruction. Do not forsake an old friend, for the new is not comparable to him. A new friend is like new wine. When it is old, you shall drink it with pleasure. Do not envy the esteem of a sinner, for you do not know what his end shall be. Do not delight in that which the wicked have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished to their grave. Keep far from the man who has power to kill, so the fear of death shall not concern you, and if you encounter him, make no mistake, lest he take away your life immediately. Remember that you walk in the midst of snares, and that you walk upon the walls of the city. When you draw near, reason with your neighbor, and consult with the wise. Let your words be with the wise, and all your talk in the law of the Most High. And let righteous men eat and drink with you, and let your esteem be in the reverence of Yahweh. For the hand of the craftsman the work shall be praised, and the wise ruler of the people for his words. A man of an evil tongue is dangerous in his city, and he who is hasty with his words shall be hated. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10. A wise judge shall instruct his people, and the reign of a clever man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all those who dwell in it. An unwise sovereign destroys his people, but through the insight of those who are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he shall appoint it to one who is worthy. The prosperity of man is in the hand of Elohim, and he shall lay his esteem upon the face of the scribe. Do not bear hatred against your neighbor for every wrong, and do not act as an insulter at all. Pride is hateful before Elohim and man, and against both one commits wickedness. Because of unrighteous dealings, maltreatment, and wealth gained by deceit, the rule is transferred from one people to another. How could earth and ashes be proud? There is none more wicked than a covetous man, for such a one puts his own being up for sale, for while he lives he destroys his inner being. The physician ends a long disease, and he who is sovereign today shall die tomorrow. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit insects, creatures, and worms. The beginning of pride is when one departs from Elohim, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he who has it shall pour out abominations. And therefore Yahweh brings upon them unknown calamity and overthrows them completely. Yahweh has thrown down the thrones of proud princes and appointed the meek in their place. Yahweh has plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. Yahweh overthrew the lands of the Gentiles and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and has caused their remembrance to cease from the earth. Pride was not made for man, nor violent wrath for those who are born of a woman. Those who revere Yahweh are a continual seed, and those who love him an esteemed plant. Those who disregard the law are a shameful seed. Those who transgress the commands are a deceptive seed. Among brothers, he who is chief is esteemed. So are those who revere Yahweh in his eyes. The reverence of Yahweh goes before the obtaining of authority, but stubbornness and pride is the loss of it. Whether he is wealthy, noble, or poor, their esteem is the reverence of Yahweh. It is not right to despise the poor who has understanding, neither is it proper to exalt a sinner. Great men and judges and rulers shall be esteemed, yet there is none greater than he who reveres Yahweh. Those who are free shall do service to the servant that is wise, and he who has knowledge shall not grumble when he is instructed. Do not be overwise in doing your business, and do not boast in the time of your distress. Better is he who labors and overflows in all than he who boasts and lacks bread. My son, esteem your being in meekness, and give it respect according to its quality. Who shall declare right he who sins against his own being? And who shall esteem he who shames his own life? The poor man is esteemed for his skill, and the wealthy man is esteemed for his wealth. He who is esteemed in poverty, how much more in wealth? And he who is ashamed in wealth, how much more in poverty?